Hi there, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Hawk and I. My days working in the spirit dimensions are always filled with so much love, light, laughter, lessons, and even some tears. Now, being able to see spirit is quite profound, to be able to see them, wherever I go or even around my house, because they do pop by for a visit. And sometimes they stay just a few minutes or a few hours. And sometimes it's like an Airbnb for the dead over here. They'll stay a couple days. Often they are waiting for that divine timing moment where I will connect them to their loved ones, and other times they're just hanging out. Now, the last several days have been quite interesting. I have had a little visitor pop by. He's got 4 feet, and his name is Tubby. And Tubby is a spirit dog who's been coming over to play with my living dog, Luna. Now, I've asked Tubby a few times if there's anything that I can do to help him, and he was very clear. Nope, he was just here to play with Luna. So they've been having wonderful times, just running around the house in the backyard, sharing toys, sharing sleeping space, and I really wasn't paying that much attention to them because Tubby just didn't have a whole lot to tell me other than his name. Now, I started to get curious about Tubby. Then I started watching Tubby's behavior. And what I noticed was Tubby was arriving at the exact same time every day. And Tubby was leaving at the exact same time every day. So this spiked my curiosity. I'm like, what's going on here with this Tubby? Coming and going right like clockwork. Same time every day he comes, same time every day he leaves. So yesterday I decided I was going to leave with Tubby and go for a walk with Luna at the exact same time that he had been leaving. So we had walked down the street and Tubby decided to start leading the way and Luna was following. And Tubby turned right on a side street. So I thought, okay, let's follow Tubby. Let's see where Tubby's going. Tubby walked a few blocks and then sat perfectly still on the edge of the sidewalk, staring down the street. And within seconds, the school bus started coming up the street. And I thought, this is interesting. Tubby's tail frantically wagging as the school bus got closer and closer. The school bus stopped, started letting off some little kids. And one by one, as the kids exited the school bus, Tubby got more and more excited. Now, the last kid to get off the school bus was a little girl. She looked about 7 or 8 years old, and Tubby bolted to her. Just bolted right across the street over to the school bus. So I followed. Staying my distance behind, of course, I followed. Now, this little girl's mother approached her, and the little girl was clearly talking to Tubby. And the mother was a little bit agitated with this, and she said to the little girl, "We've talked about talking to Tubby. Tubby had passed away." And the little girl with a big smile on her face says, "Yeah, but Mommy, Tubby walks me to the school bus every day and is here every day." And you could see the frustration on her face. Now, of course, my go-ahead sign shows up. And with the pandemic and the restrictions on getting close to people, I had to stay my different distance, and I hollered over and waved, "Hello, do you have a minute?" And I got a little closer and I said to her, "My name is Lana and I am a medium and Tubby has been visiting me." Now, Mom had, a bit of a shocked look on her face and very open-minded though, very shocked look on her face and said, "Really?" And I said to her, "Yeah." And I explained again what's been going on. And the little girl's face lit up. And she said, "See, Mommy? I told you Tubby wasn't dead. I told you Tubby wasn't dead." So we had a little bit of a chit-chat on, yes, Tubby was very much dead. But yes, Tubby was still very much alive. And Tubby was guiding her to and from her school bus every day. And Tubby was visiting her. And they were having an amazing connection. This little girl and her spirit dog was just bringing her so much light as she was going through the grieving process. Tubby was put down just a few months ago, And this little girl was absolutely devastated. But when she started to see Tubby and be able to connect to him, she was able to go through her grieving process in a different light. Now, having me explain to her what was happening really shifted things for her, because it gave her a bit of an understanding as to why she was the only one in her household that could see Tubby. Now, Tubby followed her home, and I haven't seen Tubby since, but it is just so magical when Spirit comes and to teach us that they are still around. Little children see Spirit, animals see Spirit, and don't ever second guess that. It is just such a beautiful gift when they do come to visit and we're able to see them or feel them or just simply know that they're there. I hope you enjoyed this little story on Tubby. It did teach me a little bit on paying a little extra attention when Spirit does come to visit me, because it did take me several days before I put all my awareness into why he was coming. I hope you had a magical experience here on the Hawk and I am wishing you love, light, and a spirit-guided day.